Welcome to South African of the Year, the show where we sit down with some of South Africa's most prolific faces and get to know them on a personal level. I'm your host for today, Abigail Pasari. Now, the woman we are chatting to this afternoon is known as one of the most powerful women in South African media. She's a media mogul, a fashion icon, and she's known for her electric personality as well. Her millions of followers know her simply as Queen Bee. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, the beautiful Bonang Matheba. Queen Bee, welcome to SATY 2016.
Thank you very much. Lovely intro. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very good.
Bonang, when I think of you, you have this aura about you, and a lot of people call it the X factor.
Yes.
But when you walk into a room, everyone stares like, oh my God, who's that?
Yes.
It's Bonang. Are you aware of that? How do you handle that?
Not really. I don't know. I've been told, especially, you know, my mom always says that I do have an energy that walks into a room before I do, but I don't really pay attention to those things.
Yes.
I think my father, you know, really hit the nail on the head in terms of naming me Bonang, which means to look at in Setswana. So I don't pay attention to that. I just, you know, kind of make sure when I do walk into a room that it's the small little details that you greet everybody, you sit down, you do what you need to do.
Yes.
So it's very important to not let the lights and the glitz and the glam just kind of cloud you as a personality. I think it's always very important to remain the, you know, the down ass chick that everybody kind of knows or has known for a very, very long time.
You've achieved so much. I mean, Bonang in itself is a brand. You're such a busy woman, radio, television, international endorsements. But we wanted to find out what a typical day in the life of Bonang Matheba is. Let's take a look at this.
She makes me go, oh, she makes me go, oh, oh, oh. She makes me go, oh, she makes me go, oh, oh, oh. Rang badang badang dang dang diggy diggy. She makes me go. She makes me go.
Bonang Matheba, 29 years of age, was born in Mafikeng on the coldest Thursday in 1987. I'm a Cancerian sweetheart. I love children. A hard worker with a very, very strong work ethic. I live, eat, breathe, sleep, entertainment, my career. I'm very, very ambitious, extremely passionate, and I have a clear focus. I have tunnel vision. I'm very funny. I'm a radio and TV personality, fashion icon, a brand ambassador for Revlon Cosmetics, African ambassador for Ipanema sandals, and I've got my own lingerie collection with Woolworths, Bonang for Distraction.
She makes me go, oh, she makes me go, oh, oh, oh.
Well, I've got a radio show on Metro FM called The Front Row, which is weekdays, 10 a.m. to midday. And I got a call from a young lady who said she wants to study. Her father is very wealthy, but her father doesn't want anything to do with her. And she asked me to pay for her tuition. And that conversation continued after the show, and then I got her a bursary. And I was able to take her through, you know, her junior degree. And then I got the other young lady on Twitter the other day who tweeted, her name is Asanda, she said she needs 6,000 Rand to continue her second semester studies. And then I said to her, well, send me a DM. And then I gave her the 6,000 Rand for her to continue her studies. And after I helped both those ladies, Uxoli and Asanda, I realized I've got a bigger purpose and I can actually change people's lives. I went on to then start the Bonang Matheba Bursary Fund, which is going to be taking 10 girls through school, junior degrees from 2017. And the aim of that was just to, you know, I mean, you can't ignore the current affairs in our country at the moment with the fees must fall, you know, narrative that is just infiltrating the media and in our country, and it's the conversation that's happening at the moment. And I thought, well, how can I help in my little way? How can I use my celebrity to enrich or empower another woman? And I said, well, the best best gift you can give anybody is education. Because not only am I helping them, but I'm helping their families, and it's going to be a domino effect, which is going to create a change in their families from generation to generation. So those women, they don't know yet. I'll be letting them know on the 25th of December, because I feel, you know, a gift as big as education has to be given on Christmas Day. I opened the registration process on Facebook and Twitter, and I got thousands of letters from women all across the country who need education, who needed the funding, and that's where it was born. And you know, every year it's going to grow from hopefully from 10 bursaries to 20, 20 to 50, 50 to 100, and we change the lives of a black girl every single day. I can't live without my family. I can't live without my health, my body, my limbs, which allow me to do what I do, which allow me to live my dreams and to achieve all these amazing things and to change people's lives every single day. So those are the three things I actually can live without. Everything else is materialistic, and they come and they go. So God, my family, and my health are a big part of who I am and what I'm able to do. I appreciate those moments because not everybody gets to experience that kind of life, and I'm grateful. So running, yes, I do want to run sometimes, run far away. Where I'm having a very bad day, or I just feel really terrible, I'm just not happy, I've been crying or whatever. But I understand the responsibilities that come with, unfortunately, having to mask yourself, put on shades, and, you know, and just kind of continue with the day.
I wanna be bad sometimes. I wanna be bad. I wanna be bad sometimes. 'Cause feeling bad sure sounds good to me.
Bonang, such a busy life. How do you maintain everything? How do you balance all of this? Radio, television, endorsements. How do you do it? And still look like this? I mean, geez.
Thank you. Well, you know, I have 24 hours a day, like everybody else. The difference is that I empower myself with a really fantastic team. Whereas, you know, brand Bonang is not run by one person. There's a machine behind it. So I've got 2 brand managers. I've got two booking agents. I've got an executive assistant, I've got a personal assistant, I've got a lawyer, an accountant. So there are other people who are using their 24 hours in their own lives to kind of add to my 24 hours. So whereas it seems like I'm doing a lot of things, yes, I do, I've split my day into 6 other people, which means I'm getting 24 hours times 6. So I get a lot more done because I'm employing so many people. But another thing is that, you know, I don't have a husband. I don't have children. I don't have a cat or a dog. This is my life. This is what I do. Whereas a doctor gets into a car and goes to, you know, surgery. I get into my car and I go to the radio. I get into my car and I shoot a show. I get into my car and I sit in board meetings. And I do TV interviews. That is my life. So when people ask me, how do you do it? It's because I found my purpose and I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to be doing.
And is it okay if I say it's okay to be a little bit selfish and to sometimes focus on you, focus on building you, the best possible you?
Your 20s are meant for that.
Yes.
And I'm 29 and I wouldn't want to do this in my 30s or 40s because I believe your 20s are the time when you need to discover who you are and lay the foundation, whether it's buying property or getting into a career or starting investments or focusing on who you are and what it is you're trying to achieve with your life. Your 20s are exactly that. So when somebody says you're selfish, well, 20-year-olds are meant to be selfish. I can't be doing what I'm doing, trying to still figure myself out at the age of 35. That is not the plan I had for myself. So, you know, my job is my job. It is my purpose. It's the reason why I'm on earth, and I'm glad to be lucky enough to have found the reason why I was put on earth. There's very few people who are able to fulfill their lifelong dreams or live a life that they have prayed for and asked for. And that's why I don't take it for granted. It's very important for me. Every single award, every single show, every single take, every single shoot, every single second is just as important as the next, because entertainment is frivolous and I need to make the most out of what I have right now, because it won't last forever.
Definitely. Bonang, you speak so confidently about this being your purpose, and you're only 29 years old. People search their entire lives to find what they're put on this earth to do. You're so lucky to feel this passionate about something at your age. But when was that moment? When was that light switch when you realized, you know what, this is what I'm destined to do?
I think it came in 2013 when I got my Revlon contract, and in the same year I landed my lingerie contract with Woolworths. And I realized in 2013, after I had such a terrible 2012, that I could have easily just let go and just be like, ugh, whatever. But 2013 was the year that kind of reignited my love for entertainment, reignited my love for brand Bonang, reignited and reminded me why I want to do this and why it is I want to do this. But also in 2013 was the realization for me that my blessings and my talents are no longer just mine. That me waking up every morning has a way of empowering somebody else or inspiring somebody else, another young girl somewhere, to wake up. Because in 2013, I got a very, very life-changing email from a young woman in Soweto that says, you know, B, the reason I wake up every morning is because you woke up today. And I want you to remember that tomorrow, if you don't feel like waking up, a lot of us depend on you pushing. You're the reason we are pushing. So even when you just want to lay on that bed for another 10 minutes, just remember, you have that responsibility. You have that, you are placed on this earth to remind other people of their abilities, remind other people of their power and of their potential. So 2013 for me was a life-changing year. And since then, I've sort of dedicated my life, my career, my talents, my blessings to kind of really changing other people's lives, being a tributary and kind of, you know, paying it forward. But that 2013 was the year I realized this is it. This is what I'm meant to do, not for myself, but for other young women in this country.
Bonang, talking about social media, there's been a lot of controversy around your personal life, about your relationship with other girls in the industry. If you could go back and handle anything differently, one, would you? Secondly, what would you change?
I wouldn't change anything, because I feel like when you can't regret anything, because at that very moment it was exactly what you wanted. And I haven't dealt with it. My best response to a lot of things is silence, because I know my truth and I know the things that I have done and things that I have not done. And also by responding, you give people an opportunity to misinterpret you. And when you know you haven't done anything, why are you responding to something that you haven't even partaken in or caused or done?
So, Bonang, you're very private when it comes to your personal life. We don't see a lot of your family on your social media pages. We don't see too much of your relationship on your social media pages. Talk to me about family. Are you close with your family?
Absolutely.
Do you have siblings? Just expand on that.
Absolutely. I'm very protective of my family. Very, 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 very protective, because they are the center of my world. Literally, my life rotates around my family. They mean they're a big part of who I am and what I've become. And a lot of time, I include them in everything. I mean, they were at my Ipanema launch. Everybody from my mom all the way through till, you know, a cousin that lives in Rustenburg somewhere. So my family means a lot. And the reason why I don't post them on social media, I don't want them to do TV interviews and all of that, very seldom, is because, you know, the world has sometimes, not all the time, the world has a way of attacking or wanting to destroy the things that really make you happy. And for me, my family is, without my family, I wouldn't be able to operate. So I'd rather keep, you know, them very, very private, because without them, I mean, I might as well not exist. So, and I'm just like, no, my family's a, you know.
Yeah, this
is for me. This
Yes,
is mine.
yes.
This is the
I'm
only
not
thing I
sharing
have to
this.
myself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my work, the rest of my life is out there. My work, my job, who I'm with, where I go, the events I attend, my tweets, the interviews that I do, magazine covers, it's all very public.
Yes.
So if I can keep that one part of my life to myself, it's definitely, certainly my family.
And you deserve that.
Thank you.
You deserve that. We have to talk love.
Yes.
You are in love.
Yes.
And looking at your Revlon ads, you talk about love and you know how a person changes when they are in love. Talk me through your current relationship and
Yeah.
what's so different about it this time, would you say?
You know, I love love, and it's very exciting to find somebody who loves you just as equally. And it's a lot of things. It's timing, it's past experiences, it's where you are, you know, mentally as a person, where you are in terms of your career and what it is you need. And I think all of that has come together very nicely for the first time in my life. And I think, yeah, for the very first time. And it's not only am I in a relationship with somebody that is my friend, who has been my friend for a very long time, but somebody who understands what I do and somebody who supports me both privately and publicly. And more than anything, I have found a partner who's willing to defend me and willing to love me through my my good and my bad.
Yes.
And just somebody that is just really, really sort of, I don't want to say a best friend. It goes deeper than that for me.
Wow.
It's a best friend, it's a partner in crime, it's like a soulmate, it's like just your pal, you
Yes.
know, and it feels good because it's like a best friend.
You know, you talk about your family being kept very close, but we managed to talk to two people. We
Yes.
spoke to your aunt and we also managed to chat to your manager. Let's take a listen to what they had to say.
A day in Bonang's life is unpredictable, you know, because she is such a dynamic woman who is needed in quite a lot of spaces within the entertainment industry. So it is, you know, managing her Cape Town base on a Monday and a Tuesday with Afternoon Express, and then obviously Metro FM is involved, as well as events, emceeing, shoots, that sort of thing. So it actually is quite an action-packed day, and I don't know how she does it, because in one day she can literally do like 8 things and you're like, wow, you know.
Bonang was a lovely, bubbly child, active and always excited about anything. Nothing could dampen her spirit. You would say something or do something to her, a negative finyana. Now 2 minutes later she comes back and runs back into your arms. So she's always been an excited child, a loving child, a child that always wanted to be out there, you know. Nothing could hold her back.
I think first and foremost, Bonang is the most hardworking person I have ever experienced in life. She eats, sleeps, breathes, like everything is about work. She is always looking for the next opportunity. She's always looking for the next thing that takes her to the next level. She's always looking to do better than the previous day. So she is definitely a very dynamic young woman with an amazing work ethic. You know, she's always spoken about the kind of family that she comes from, which is, you know, really full of, you know, amazing professionals. And I think she learned that from a very young age, that if you want to make it in the industry, you know, you've got to work, and you've got to work extremely hard.
Earliest memory would be when she was about 3 years old. She had a teeny weeny skirt. That memory I always share with almost everybody. She had a skirt, say, that was red and white. And she always wanted to wear it wherever we went, if there was a family function, gathering or whatever. So she would always want to wear it, and with that skirt she would dance like there's no tomorrow. She always loved dancing, and she would entertain people with dancing.
what makes the Bonang brand successful is the fact that there is a strategy behind the Bonang brand. So she's always got a plan. She's got a 5-year plan. She's got goals and things that she would like to achieve. So she works right within that plan. So she doesn't wake up and say, oh, today we're going to do A, B, and C. You know, we sit at the beginning of every year and we carefully craft the direction of the brand, and we see what we have to do in order to get the Bonang brand where it needs to. So everything that she does is definitely, you know, strategic and carefully crafted, and that's why she's able to do the things that she can do.
When it comes to cooking, Bonang is not so sharp. She is learning. I don't want to say that I have tasted her food. No, I haven't. I'm yet to taste it, and I don't want to tie her in a corner to say that someday I will taste her food. It will be upon her to say, Mamani, I've done it, or Aunt, I've done it. Please come and taste. But not at the moment, no, not in the space. She is not a good cook at all. Bonang, I am extremely excited about the nomination, and well done. Go well, and I know you're going to grab it with both hands and bring it on, baby girl, bring it on. We're waiting for it.
Good day is the world with you in it. A good day is a heart with no limit. Show me forever, know me forever, know me forever, oh. Know me forever, know me forever, know me forever, oh.
Good. How gorgeous is she?
Stunning.
Skin?
Stunning. But Bonang, why haven't you cooked for your aunt? That is not fair.
I don't know. You know, the thing is, in my family, I've never needed to cook.
Yeah.
No one really wants me to do anything.
Yeah.
You know, my late grandmother used to force me to make lots and lots of cups of tea.
Yeah.
That's all I did. The whole day I used to make tea.
So the family's had a taste of your tea.
My tea, I make the best tea in the world because of my grandmother. But my aunts and my mother, they never want. They don't want me to. I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
They don't want me to cook. They don't want me to wash dishes.
Lucky.
They don't want me to. They just want me to just sit and relax because I think they feel that my life is so hectic. But I'm very lucky. My aunt makes the best traditional Setswana food. She's absolutely amazing. But I've never needed to, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not? But Bonang, you know, you are known as the queen of South African media, but I want to find out how well you know your country, South Africa. So we've got a little bit of a trivia here. 5 questions.
Okay.
The song Call Out is from which South African DJ?
We call out. It's is it DJ Tira, Nuck Music, Big Nuz, DJ Fisherman?
Yes.
Yes.
Second question, how many official UNESCO World Heritage Sites are in South Africa?
UNESCO. All right. Table Mountain, right? Robben Island, yes. Is the Big Hole a heritage site? I don't know. 5, 6, 4, 6, 7. I don't know. 8. Good grief.
Almost.
Wow. South Africa's hopping.
Definitely. What is the largest wine route in the world called that happens to be in our country?
Is it in Stellenbosch? The Stellenbosch wine route.
The wine route, Route 62, but that is just the wine route. Yes. Okay, name the South African province with the most advanced infrastructure in Africa.
Gauteng.
Yes, that is right. Question number 5, the world's largest diamond was found in South Africa in 1905. What was it called?
It wasn't, they found it in the Cullinan, right? It was called, the Queen needs to give it back because it's in her damn crown.
Just add
the Cullinan. Yes.
Yes.
The Cullinan. Girl, you need to bring back our diamond.
You are well informed, honey. You know what you're talking about.
Yes.
But Bonang, you know you've got millions of adoring fans. How
Yes.
many Instagram and Twitter followers do you have?
Well, now I've got 1.7 million followers on Twitter,
You need to teach us.
1.2 million
Please.
on Instagram, and my Facebook account is about to hit 1 million. I'm on 930,000.
That is amazing.
So yeah, we could start a political party.
Yeah, without a doubt. But Bonang, we managed to chat to some of your fans. Let's take a look
Amazing.
at
Oh
what
my.
they had to say.
I think she's a young, beautiful, talented woman, and she's beautiful, and like she's more successful and all stuff, and I like her a lot.
Bonang Ash. Kore ke ngose grand. O bona ke ngosinyana tse di phandela mo leveng. O ngosele tse pushang. Go wa bona man ngwana le mpetso una le pelo ya ntshwa batlang go etsa tsho ga ntshwa etsa wa etsa. Wabo go rozamile from Dala FM a pusha until no more.
I think you're beautiful, you're talented, you're young and intelligent. I think you can go far with your talent. Thank you.
Those are the things that I love to hear, because it just reminds me that I'm okay. I'm
Yes.
doing okay.
Yeah.
And even if I've touched just one person's life, I think that's enough. And if I've made someone believe in the ability to unlock their own potential power, I think my job is done.
You nominated in the Personality of the Year
Yeah.
category for SATY 2016. But if you had to award this award to one of the other nominees in this category, who would you give it to? There's Tato, Bobby, Jay, Katlego, Robert, Somizi. Who would you give it to?
Say the list again.
Tato Molomu, Bobby van Jaarsveld, Jay Anstey, Katlego Mabue, Robert Marawa, and Somizi Motlongo.
I think Somizi has had a great 2016.
He has.
I think when you see him, I feel like his time is certainly now. From just landing a huge role like the Idol's judge to being able to do something with that brand and turning it into, he's an entertainer's dream. He's on television, he's on radio, he cooks, he acts, he sings, he choreographs. He's had a very powerful 2016, and he's given us more as a South African consumer than we expected from him.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want Bonang to walk away with the award of Media Personality of the Year for 2016, you have to vote for her. 43043, SMS PERS2 to that number, or head over to our website saty.co.za. follow the instructions there, and you could be joining us on the evening. Double tickets for a SATY 2016 VIP experience could be yours. From myself, Abigail Fasahi, goodbye.